We are so happy to have your group traveling with Brightspark, and that your child will get to have an experience of a lifetime. For over 40 years, we've been creating amazing custom tours for all kinds of school and performance groups. Whether your group is looking to perform on Broadway, professionally record your own vinyl record, experience American history in DC, discover amazing ecology in Costa Rica, or just about anything else you can imagine, Brightspark Travel is here to make your custom tour an unforgettable experience. At Brightspark, safety is our #1 priority. So we make sure every bus, hotel, restaurant, and destination is as safe as possible. That's also why everyone on a Brightspark tour gets an orange lanyard that makes it easy to spot them in a crowd, and also comes printed with a 24-hour emergency hotline number so that your students can get the support they need whenever and wherever they need it.
Brightspark, I think it was fantastic. I think it just set a great tone. We were able to get right into where we needed to, and everything's just been on time, and we haven't had to really wait for anything at all, and so far it's been just perfect.
Brightspark takes great care to ensure the comfort and safety of your child on their tour. We make sure to only use bus companies that uphold the highest levels of safety standards. And we make sure all of our buses are in compliance with the Department of Transportation and local regulations. All of our drivers receive a complete itinerary before their tour so they can make sure to keep you on time and that your child gets the most out of their tour.
I think the thing that I noticed that distinguishes Brightspark is the quality of the tour guides, the level of organization and the attention to detail.
Oh, our tour guide, Richard, is amazing. He told us all about, he grew up in New York, he lives in the city, he seems to know it like the back of his hand, and he takes us on our tour, but also has lots of little tidbits to share with us. We've seen many highlights and many things I don't think we would have gotten by just walking down a street and looking at a tour map. I mean, he's been just amazing.
We know that when you're out having fun all day on your tour, it's hard to imagine slowing down. But we also know you're going to need a comfortable place to lay your head for the night. That's why at Brightspark we make sure your hotel is in a safe and secure area, that it's well maintained and clean, and that there's 24/7 on-site staff. To make sure to keep your students extra safe, we use only hotels with inside corridors and rooms without balconies or access to the outdoors. Many of our tours take advantage of the nighttime security option, giving parents and sponsors greater peace of mind. Parents, to make sure your tour has this option, speak to your trip sponsor. Tour sponsors, to add the security option, just speak to your Brightspark representative.
It's a real sense of security, and the parents who aren't here, who may send a child on their own, that's one of the things you can say, we have security, and that makes them breathe a little easier.
Hello, Bob. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
What are some of the comments you get from sponsors and kids when they're here?
Well, #1 is how easy the check-in and the check-out system is. #2, they love our buffet at this hotel. It's a full-service buffet, and actually our restaurant was here before the hotel, so the restaurant built the hotel, so the food service is excellent.
Brightspark makes sure every restaurant is student-friendly, that they can accommodate your large group, and that there are a variety of menu options available. We realize that many students have dietary restrictions, and we want to make sure that everyone can have a great meal. Just make sure to tell your Brightspark representative, and they'll take care of you.
Everything comes out family style. So you'll have big bowls of pasta and entrees coming out all together so everybody can share it. Instead of a pasta with meat or an entree with meat, we'll offer some dietary options without meat, and also a gluten-free option. This is my gluten-free chicken limon. I know some of Brightspark tour groups have to have a tight schedule, need to get out. We can do these cookies to go so they have a dessert to go home with them. It's a great option.
Every now and then, life gets in the way of our best laid plans. And that's why Brightspark offers Refund Guarantee Protection. With RGP, you can rest assured knowing that no matter what comes in between you and your tour, the payments you've invested in the trip will be fully returned to you, less the cost of the protection plan. So whether it's an unexpected illness, a surprise session of summer school, your child's team making the playoffs, or a sudden loss of income, you can be fully refunded your payments for the trip until the moment of departure. Many tours already include RGP, so be sure and ask your tour sponsor if it is included in the cost of your tour. If not, you can still opt in to peace of mind when you register for your tour. Registering with Brightspark is incredibly easy. Just go to mytour.brightsparktravel.com to get signed up for your tour. Keep up to date with any trip-related news, make your payments, and sign up for Refund Guarantee Protection. Now, not all tours make their payments through our portal, so ask your tour sponsor if your payments should be directed to the school or to Brightspark Travel.
Trying to book everything online and get your account set up was super easy to do.
Everything is done through them, so if there's any questions about billing, it all goes to them. The chaperone, the teacher, the head person doesn't have to deal with the financial end of the trip, and that makes it really nice.
Brightspark staff is trained to react to medical emergencies, and each participant is covered under a supplemental accident and illness insurance. If your group's itinerary includes a flight, you'll be happy to know that Brightspark uses only regularly scheduled flights on major commercial airlines. And as an added bonus, if your child has a frequent flyer number, they can receive credit for their flight. Thousands of schools and organizations, as well as hundreds of thousands of parents, have trusted us with their groups. And we go the extra mile to ensure each trip is safe, educational, and unforgettable. In doing so, we've earned an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau and have many groups still traveling with us 40 years after they first trusted Brightspark with their group's journey. If you have any further questions, you can contact us at brightsparktravel.com or give us a call. Your tour sponsor should have all the information you need to contact us directly. Thank you for trusting Brightspark Travel with your tour and your child. We look forward to creating a trip they'll never forget.
We get a lot of kids that you can tell it kind of changes their attitude about things when they come and see it in person.
We've used Brightspark before. They already know it's going to be a fantastic trip. That's why we have almost all of our students opted to go on the trip.
They remember for years. I've had kids come back after 5 or 6 years of going on this trip and going, oh, I remember when we did this and I remember when we did that. And it really makes an impact.